Good evening, everybody. Am I audible? Just confirm if my voice is clear so that we can start the session. Good evening, everybody. Right. Okay, in today's session, we are going to learn about averages. Just confirm in the chat if my voice is clear. To, to send comments in the chat, you should subscribe to the channel. That's it. Just to avoid spam, we have made it as subscriber only mode. You will have to just subscribe and you can reply. Hope my voice is clear. Fine. So in today's session, we are going to learn about averages. It's one of the important topics for all the other quantitative aptitude topics. We are going to learn about averages. What is an average? An average is sum of all values divided by number of values, which all of us know. Sum of all values divided by number of values. That is the average. So average formula is sum of all observations divided by number of values. So the very first formula that you have to learn is this, which can be written as sum is equal to, we will cross multiply these two, average into number of values. This is the first formula that we are going to learn. Okay, sum is equal to average into number of values. Whenever a problem is given on averages, you will have to first calculate the sum. Only after calculating the sum, you can take the number of averages and you can um, calculate the solution for the same. Okay. Now let us see some problems on this topic. Very simple problem. Find the average of numbers. Give me the answer for this. Find the average of numbers 87, 84, 86, 90, 82, 88, and 78. Now, see for these values, you should not use calculators throughout the session. So just make sure throughout your learning, do not use calculators because you will not have calculator in the exam. So make sure you practice without using calculators. Okay. So let me just increase the size. Tell me the average of these numbers. We have 87, 84, 86, 90, 82, 88, and 78. Now, whenever you're calculating averages for these numbers, don't add all of them because the values will be given such that you do not have to add all of them and manually divide. See the values. Values given here are values given are 87, 84, 86, 90, 82, 88, and 78. These are the values given. Okay. Yes, calculate the average and tell me the answer. Add all the values and divide by number of values. Hmm. I want active responses in the chat. What is the answer? Add all the values and divide by number of values and give me the answer. I want you to calculate so that then I will tell you how to calculate. Right. So here, all the values are close to 80, right? So don't add all of them. Don't add all of them and then divide. See here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values are there. Now, don't add all of them because the number is going to be big. You have to observe whenever this type of question is given, observe that observe that all the numbers are closer to 80, right? All the numbers over here are close. Only the differences between 80 and the numbers. Now see, only one number is 70. That will also become 80. Understand how to calculate. Always try to reduce the time that you are taking for calculations. As per one of the leading research, in solving a problem, 30% of the time is taken in understanding the question. 30% of time is taken in understanding the question, and 70% of the time is taken in calculations. Okay. There is some loose connection. So this is a lot of disturbance. Just to give me a minute. Am I audible? There was an issue with the laptop, so I have changed the system. Am I audible? Please confirm. Yes. We have few participants. I'm not getting any responses. Not sure if there's any technical issue. Okay. We will solve the same problem here. I'm sorry about the disturbance. Yes, now we will solve this. Okay, so we were discussing how to solve this problem. Whenever you have problems like this, you are not supposed to add all of them and divide. That's not necessary. They would have given the problem such that you can do the simplification without using the calculator. Now, see, among these numbers, all of them are close to 80, right? So, what you can do is just take the numbers that have a difference between the difference between 80 and the actual number, whether it is greater or lesser. As I told you earlier, 82 and 78 are close to 80 only. So these two values you can consider them to be closer. Why is this not even detecting? Hmm. Listening. There is some glitch actually today. Finally, it's working. Sorry about that, students. Okay. So these two, here we have two. This two, if you take here, both will be 80. Now consider only the differences. Here we have 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 6. 11 plus 6 is 17 plus 8 is 25. Just 25 you will have to divide by 7 to get the answer. 7 plus 4, 11 plus 6 is 17. 17 plus 8 is 25. 25 divided by 7. 25 divided by 7 is 3.27. which is 35, sorry, is 35. So answer is 80 plus 5, 85. So if you have to add all the values, it will take more time. So what you have to do is just take only the additional values. Okay, there is a 10 here. Okay. So overall, all these values are closer to 80. So what you do is leave 80. We have written 80 separately. Now take all the remaining values, whether it is more or less than 80. So here we have 7, 4, 6, 10. These two I'm not considering because from this two I have put it here and then 8. This if you add, you get 35. Just you need to divide 35 by 7, which gives you 5 and that makes it 85. This is the average. You will not get this simple problems actually. Important formula under averages is change in average problem. Please note down this. Change in average problem. Here, usually they would have given that some values average would be given, and then for that, whatever is average is given, after that, a value is added, a new value is added, or an existing value is replaced. Then the average changes. So when the average changes, what happens to the new average? That is the kind of questions that we get here. So here, change in average we will find. There are two situations. Change in average is equal to new value, the new value that we are adding, minus the previous average divided by number of values. This is one of the formula. Okay. New value minus previous average divided by number of values. This is one of the formula for change in average. We will use this formula when a new value is added. When a new value is added to an existing list, we use this formula. There is another formula for change in average. Note down these things. Change in average is equal to new value minus previous value divided by number of values. This is when existing value is replaced. We will solve a lot of problems based on this concept when existing value is replaced. Change in average is new value minus previous average divided by number of values, or new value minus previous value divided by number of values. Which one to use when I have mentioned within the brackets. Now we'll see problems of this category to understand this better. I will be sharing this practice questions. These practice questions will be shared. If you're not a part of the WhatsApp group, you can check the description, video description for the WhatsApp group link. You will get the WhatsApp group link. In that, you will get all these resources for practice. For 9 innings, Bowman has an average of 75 runs. In the 10th innings, he scores 100 runs, thus increasing his average. His new average is. Here, what is the old average? For 9 innings, Bowman has an average of 75 runs. This is the old average. Previous average or the old average is 75. We don't have to write these values. I'm writing to explain. And then new value is 100. He is playing a 10th match, and in the 10th match, he's getting 100 runs. Thus, increasing his average means his average is getting increased. What is the new average? We are supposed to find what is the new average. To find out what is the new average, we first find what is the change in average. We use the first formula. In change in average, the first formula is used because here we are adding a new value, right? A new value is added. We're supposed to use the first formula when a new value is added. What is the new value? 100 minus what was the previous average? 75 divided by totally. Now 10 matches he has played. So total number of matches is 10. So this is 25 by 10, 2.5. 2.5 is the change in average. So what is the new average? Previous average plus 2.5 gives you the new average. Ignore this rupees. 77.5 is the new average. Understood? I'll give another question of the same type. Solve this and let me know the answer. Solve this question, same as the previous one, and give me the answer. What is the answer? Same as previous question. Previous average is 65, new value is 200, and average increases by here. They're not asking what is the new average. They're only asking what is the change in average. So change by how much the average increases. Only that is the question. So change in average is new value is 200 minus previous average is 65 divided by number of matches is 10. So this is 135 by 10, 13.5 is the answer. 13.5 is a change in average and new average is previously 65 we had, right? So 65 plus 13.5, 78.5 becomes the new average, but that is not the question here. Question is only what is the change in average. Next question. Suppose all the values are not given. The first two problems, example problems that we have done were pretty simple because all the necessary values were given. See here, one of the initial values required is not given. See how to solve this. For 9 innings, Aman has a certain run rate. In the 10th innings, he scores 100 runs, thereby increasing his run rate by 8 runs. What is his new run rate? Now, change in average is given already. Okay, this 8 runs is nothing but the change in average. This is change. This is a new value. We're supposed to find out the new run rate, new average. To find the new average, first we need to know what is the old average, right? Because change is 8. Whatever was the old average, plus 8 is the new average. So here we are supposed to find out the old average. We'll use the formula again. Change in average is 8. New value is 100 minus previous average, we don't know. This certain run rate was the previous average. Let me take it as x. 100 minus x divided by total number of matches is 10. So this is 80. 80 equals to 100 minus x, 100 minus x. Therefore, x is equal to 20. What is x? It is a previous run rate. Previous run rate is x. So new run rate is 20 plus 8, which is 28. New run rate is increased, right, by 20, by 8 runs. Whatever was the old average, new average is 8 more. Therefore, the new average is 28. Understood this, everybody? That is about change in average. So all the three examples that we have seen, we have used the first formula of change in average, which is we are adding a new value, right? The first formula here was when a new value is added, which formula to use? This was the one that we need to use. We have solved three problems based on this. Now, when existing value is replaced, we are going to use this second formula, which is new value minus previous value. We are not going to take previous average. We will take previous value divided by number of values. So we'll solve a problem based on the second formula. The cargo ship was carrying gas cylinders from Australia to New Zealand. 3 cylinders with average weight X kgs belong to a single owner. Last minute, one of the cylinders weighing 85 kg was replaced by another cylinder, leading to a raise in the average weight of 3 cylinders by 7 kg. Understand the values given clearly. Here, number of cylinders is 3. So N is 3. The rise in average means change in average is this 7 kg. This is change in average. Previous value was 85. It is replaced by another cylinder whose value is what we are supposed to find. So what is the change in average? Change in average is 7 kgs. Number of cylinders is 3. Previous value of the cylinder, one of the cylinder is replaced. Previous value of the cylinder is 85. We are supposed to find the new value. Okay. So we use the formula. 7 is equal to, change in average is equal to new value minus previous average divided by number of values. 7 into 3, 21, which is new value minus 85. Therefore, new value is minus 85 goes to left hand side, it becomes plus 85. So 21 plus 85 is 106. So cylinder's weight is 106. Is this clear? Yes or no? Right. So this is about change in average. We'll see a few more problems based on this. This question, if you have understood the concept now, you can solve this question without any calculations. Average age of ABC was 25 years and that of B and C was 25 years. A's present age is. Solve ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. B and C ಇಬ್ರದ್ದು average age 25 years. It does not mean both of their age is 25. Together their age is 50. Okay. B 10, C 40 ಇರಬಹುದು. So add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 50 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 50 by 2 is 25, which is the average. Okay. 25, 25 nu ಇರಬಹುದು. Then also we get 25 as the average. 20, 30 ಇರಬಹುದು ages. Understood everybody? So B and C average age 25 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ does not mean B and C ದು age 25, 25 ಅಂತ assume ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. That is a possibility, but we cannot assume it. So what we will know is that B plus C is 50. Remember the first formula I had given? Okay, that was in the other system. Sum is equal to average into number of values. First formula in today's session I had given. Sum is equal to average into number of values. ಇಲ್ಲಿ average ಬಂದು 25, number of values is 2, which is 50. B plus C ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ 50 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. What is B and C individually? We cannot determine what it is. Okay. Next we have average age of A plus B plus C is also 25. So A plus B plus C sum is equal to average into number of values, which is 75. ಈ ಮೂರು ಜನರ ಏಜ್ ಗೆ average 25 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So total is 75. ಇವ್ರ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ average 25 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So total is 50. So B plus C is 50. That we will substitute here. A plus 50 is equal to 75. So A's age is 25. We are supposed to find out age of A, which is 25. Understood, Gutaita? Here we have done some calculations. Even without doing calculations, we can find out the answer. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು change in average ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, change in average formula. Now add ಮಾಡೋ ಹೊಸ value. See, previous average was 75. The value that I'm adding is 100. It is greater than 75. So average increases. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Previous average was 65. Now add ಮಾಡೋ value ಬಂದು 200. So average increases. ನಾವು add ಮಾಡೋ value previous average ಗಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ average decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, previous value ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ average increase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ when there is no change, ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ average ಬಂದು 25 ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ average. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ average 25 ಬಂದ್ರೆ the value that you have added is same as the previous average. Only then there won't be any change in the average. Understood? You can make a note of this. You can write down this. If new value, now one value add ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? If new value is greater than previous average, ಮುಂಚೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದ average ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ new value, average increases. If new value is less than the previous average, average decreases. ನಿಮ್ದು ಒಂದು 5 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು average ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಹೊಸ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ average ಗಿಂತ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ average increase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, average ಗಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ average decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, average decreases. Hope it is clear. If new value is equal to previous average, ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Without calculations, you will be able to find out the answer. No change in average. Understood? No change in average when the new value that you are adding is same as the previous average. Please write down these points. So there are certain values. For that you are adding an additional value. If the value that you are adding is greater than the previous average, overall average increases. If the value that you are adding is less than the previous average, the overall average decreases. ನೀವು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇರೋ average ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ average ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಈ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ವಿತೌಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಬಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಇಬ್ಬರದು ಏಜ್ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 25 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಆಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಏಜ್, ಈ ಮೂರನೇ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿದು ಏಜ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೂ ಆವರೇಜ್ 25 ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ your age is same as the previous average. Only then Average will not change. Average change ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ previous average ಗೆ equal ಆಗಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. Only then average will not change. Understood all of you? So ಇದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್, ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡೆ ಇದು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಿರಾನೆ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, understood this everybody? So this is about change in average problems. We will solve this problem, which is also similar. There are 47 boys in a picnic group. Average age of the group is 12 years. However, if teacher is included in the group, average age of the group increases by 6 months. Find the age of the teacher. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏಜ್ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಟೀಚರ್ದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಟೀಚರ್ದು ಏಜ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 6 months ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆವರೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ is the question. So this kind of question you have to understand how to take. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 12 years ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 months ಇದೆ. 6 months ನ ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. 6 months is equal to half year. 1/2 year ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ 0.5 year ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. 6 months is half year. Half year we will take it as half ನ ನೀವು 1/2 ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, or you can take it as 0.5. Okay. Now we will find out the change in average. Change in average is new value minus previous average divided by number of values, right? This is a formula. Now change in average is just 0.5. Teacher age add ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ 6 months ಮಾತ್ರ increase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ average. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6 months ಅಂದ್ರೆ just 0.5 equals to new value is what we are supposed to find. New value ಬಂದು it's nothing but teacher's age. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Previous average ಬಂದು 12 divided by number of values. 47 boys ಇದ್ರು ಮುಂಚೆ, ಈಗ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So totally we have 48 people. Okay. Now 0.5 into 48 is 24. Then this minus 12 comes to left hand side. It becomes plus 12. This is new value. New value ಬಂದು 36. What is this new value? It is the age of the teacher. It is 36 years. This is about change in average problem. I actually wanted to cover one more topic today since we had some issues with the connectivity in the beginning. Some time got wasted. So we'll learn a fresh topic in the next class. So from tomorrow, the timings is going to be 6 to 7 p.m. daily. Daily 6 to 7 p.m. ಇರುತ್ತೆ classes. Further ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ದ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಇದೆ, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟುಡೇ ಐ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಎನಿ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಸ್. I want everybody to respond. You're attending class, right? You're attending, you're learning something. We want you to respond to the questions asked during the live session. Okay. So for responding to the videos, you will have to just subscribe to the channel. Then you will be able to respond to the videos. Okay. See you in the next session. See you in tomorrow's class. Timings I have mentioned, 6 to 7 p.m. We will continue with averages topic tomorrow. Averages ಅಲ್ಲಿ change in average ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾಳೆ ಬಂದು ನಾವು combined average and combined average ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾಳೆ. And averages of constant values, averages with constant differences. ಈ ಎರಡು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಾಳೆ ನಾವು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಶಾರ್ಪ್ at 6 to 7. ಲಿಂಕ್ ಬಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, see you all in tomorrow's class. Bye bye.